I just got back from my very first trip to Disney World ever, and I wanted to share 5 things that I didn't realize about Disney World. If you go there a lot, you're probably like, oh yeah, but somehow they just didn't sink in. I'm Jendi from jendysjournal.com. First thing that I didn't realize was that check-in can be a bit bumpy. I heard some great experiences with it, and I heard some that were not so great. Ours was kind of in the middle category. It's just, we got there at a time when a lot of people get there. You know, things are hectic, rooms are getting ready, people are going in and out. We were tired. It's hard to think, you know, we'd been in the car with the kids. They handled it very well. It was not a bad experience. I guess I think I had just bumped up the level of what I expected from what I had heard from Disney. So it's not a bad experience, but just note that you have to get past the check-in and then things are good. Secondly, I didn't realize how big it is. Okay, so I looked at maps, I'd watched the free planning DVD that Disney sends out. I knew there was 4 areas, I knew it was large, I knew we wouldn't get everything done, but I didn't realize that they could put us in buses and bus us 15-20 minutes to another part of the park to eat supper. And then we were driving in and driving out, and I didn't realize how much land it covers. Thirdly, I didn't realize how many of the rides are inside and climate controlled, which is really nice in the Florida weather. I grew up close to Hershey, Pennsylvania and Hershey Park, and the rides are outside. If you go on a roller coaster or whatever, it's just you're out in the air in the open. And it just never registered in my mind that a lot of the rides in Disney World are inside. Of course, there's still some outside too, but I rode on a lot that were inside with air conditioning. Number 4 is that they don't have signs, they have people. Okay, so there's still signs around that tell you which way to go for the rides and this or that, but there are employees everywhere, and they call them cast members. We never had one tell us that they didn't know the answer to the question. They all knew the information that we were asking about, which was wonderful. And they don't have signs like, don't sit on the wall. There was a man there that said, well, my job here is to make sure that nobody sits on the wall. And of course, that's so much more effective because we all know that people just ignore the signs and would probably sit right down on it. And he was very pleasant, he was a gentleman, and it was very nice. Lastly, number 5, I didn't realize how often they change things and how many new plans they have. At the beginning of the conference day, the president of Disney World spoke and told us about plans that they have and things they're working on, and I was kind of amazed. I guess in my mind, Disney World was a park down in Florida, and it was very big, but it was just kind of the park. People really liked it, and they took good care of it, and they went because they didn't get to see everything the first time, or they really liked it, so they went again. But he indicated in his talk that they tried to make it different for when the people come back, which I didn't realize, I didn't know. And then he had a whole list of amazing new things that they're working on to put in the Disney World park, to change, to redo, to update. We had a good time, and I'm very glad that I was invited to the Disney Social Media Moms celebration. I'd love to hear from you, especially if you've ever gone to Disney World. Was there something that you didn't realize that just kind of stood out to you after you were there? So please leave me a comment, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel before you leave. Bye for now.